So yeah, they labeled me manic bipolar. This is my piss jokes, by the way. But yeah, I figured it out. You know, with their medications. They're fairly mild medications, but I mean, there's some nasty ones. What's it, Resperidol or something? Makes your dick limp. But I got to a point where I'm just not afraid of my medications. I don't see them as a crutch. Uh, I would rather be mentally stable rather than not, which is, if you ask anybody with bipolar mania, is really difficult to do because the mania feels so good. I'm telling you, it's exactly like meth. I have never tried meth in my entire life. And the problem is everybody keeps calling the cops on me because they're like, that guy is acting like a total meth addict. He's definitely on tweak. And I'm having a good old time. I'm not stealing anybody's shit. I still got my moral compass. I may not think correctly. I may not be eating, but, you know, I'm over 250 pounds, and I'm not gonna, die from starvation or anything anytime soon. I don't know what the body weight mass of that is, but I think it was like 5'10", 5'9". It fluctuates depending on my statures, posture. There you go, posture. And anyway, so I'm trying to get into a mentally stable mood where I'm not gravely disabled. Oh, dude, it's so nice out here. I can just go out there and start working on my car, and if it rains, just take my toolbox in and just call it a day. Parts just spread out everywhere, and whatever. It's all good, dude. Oh man, this is so freeing, and I don't have any neighbors around me going, dude, that guy's moving around like a freaking dart, dude. But yeah, there is something strange behind that whole ghost concept or whatever, where some people are able to like move at light speed, and then you got your OG that's just like, what the fuck was that? Because I make a presence, and when I first came to town, I made a super presence, and I wasn't really aware of my presence, but I'm a big guy, and if you're like, less than a few feet away from me in the shopping mall, you're gonna be like, whoa, I'm sorry. But I'm very aware of my spatial, at least around me directly, when I'm like that, and I think it kind of bewilders people because they don't expect like something that big to be moving that fast. But here's the thing: I get to a point where um, I'm so depressed that I just don't want to do anything. I hide under a rock because every time I have energy and I'm able to perceive things around me clearer and think a million miles a second, I've just been discriminated in the past. So I'm afraid to go over the top, and my medications, I do have this thing.